friendships is very hard, especially if you've been locked away for quite some time. I've been locked in my room for quite a long while, and I just recently got back out to the world, just a few months ago actually, just when school started. I used to be homeschooled for around 2 years. Before that, I was very sociable person. But then what happened is that I got stuck in my room for 2 years. Nobody really tells you about how hard it is to actually make friends after that. Like it feels like you just have incredible FOMO, like from everything, even though you've been following everything online. Because I mean, when you're stuck in your room, what do? You're like online 24/7, make friends on the internet, speak to people on the internet. That's just basically how it goes. I would know every single person in school. I would go around, talk to people, and if someone was like, my friend for example was like very shy, why are you shy? Just go talk to them. It's that easy. It's not hard to talk to people. But then I got locked in my room for 2 years, as I've said like 20 billion times, but I keep repeating myself because that's how I talk now. And it's very hard to accept, because after I went back into the world and tried my best to make new friends, I really didn't know what to talk about, and I was very awkward, and it felt very different. And in my head, I would always be like, this is not who I am, and I felt like I had to give out warnings to people. I'd be like, please excuse me if I don't know how to speak, or please excuse my awkwardness. Trust me, I'm really not like this, but I don't know why I'm like this now. And honestly, the only reason is, being locked away, not practicing being with other people makes you kind of lose your sanity and kind of lose your identity. I feel like you don't really lose your identity, but in my case, I was very confused, and I didn't know what to do. But I've been struggling with my identity for quite a while now, and I still am. And sometimes it's just very hard when, like, for example, I would see this person, and their style is so, like, pink and so cute and so adorable, and I would be like, oh my god, I love your style. Like, or in my head, I'd be like, oh my god, I want to talk to this person. They have similar style to me. Like, I want to connect. I want to be mutual. I want to be friends. But I would, like, be scared to communicate with them, because I don't look like the type of person to like that stuff, because I usually express myself in other ways. Say you see this very cool, person who has a very emo style, and you want to be friends with them, but you're not in your emo outfit, you don't look the same, and you feel like it's so awkward to connect with these people, but you're like, please trust me bro, we're the same. It just makes my head like so confused, and then I start like spiraling on why I'm like this, and I'm like, why do I care so much about how I look like for these people? But actually, in my head, it bothers me when people perceive me in the wrong way. It's just like when someone is like, oh, I didn't think you'd be the type. I'm like, what does that mean? Like, what do you mean you didn't think I was the type? And I feel like it just comes like down to this being insecure type of thing. Like, I'm not a very insecure person, but recently, because I stopped expressing myself, stopped talking to people, I just got more insecure. And honestly, I now get people that are insecure, because before that, I didn't get it. And I'll be like, why are they insecure? But when it comes to like people that I actually want to have friendships with or be friends, like just a person that I want to talk to and I want to talk to again, maybe in the future, hopefully, that friendship or whatever, I would love like for that person to not see me in the wrong way. And I'm a very ever-changing person. There are these two types of people. A person that says, like, that believes that no matter what you do, you cannot change. Like, humans don't ever change. Humans can change because humans are prone to changing. And I'm the second type of person. I do believe that humans change, and the biggest example for me is myself. Because I always am changing. It could be like changing hobbies, or just self-expression, or music taste, movie taste, book taste. I love hobbies, and I try my best to get into everything, and I think that's the reason why I am very confused with my identity. It's just like that. And in fact, I did used to hate rap, but now I don't, and I listen to it. I used to hate French, but now I don't. It's just very hard trying to understand myself. I feel like this is just a part of growing up, because, well, I am still a teenager, and I still am growing up. So I think it's just me trying to figure myself out. But I'm the type of person that hates not figuring out stuff. Like, I always need to know the why and the how. Like, I just can't accept things for the way they are. I always need closure. Me and closure, we're like this. I love closure, and I don't know why. It's just, I feel like closure is just like this type of reassurance, and I always feel like I need reassurance. I think this is kind